Yo, what's good, guys? I hope you're all doing good and great. In this video, we're gonna be talking about future passing. Future passing is something we already talked about before, and basically to show them is like the future version of them. It's also like we're gonna say like future passing is the destination, while we're still gonna use what sensory language that we talked about like in the last video of how to make them feel vividly. But on what is called sensory language of make them feel vividly, most of the times we're talking about like on sensory language, you can also talk about like present things, like the day-to-day struggles, how they wake up with the issues, how like the issue came up with their lives, how it's making their life bad. In future passing, we're talking about the futures, like the situation in the future, and we make them also feel that vividly. So future passing doesn't just describe the results, it make them live it. Done right, their brain literally cannot tell the difference between imagining the future and experiencing it. The same neural fire, the same dopamine release, the same emotion flow to their body. When they already feel the transformation, not buying feel like losing something they already have. So when you do future passes, like the result that they're gonna get vividly, you make them feel that they already got it, And when they feel they already got it, not buying the product, it seems like a betrayal to themselves that they're not gonna give themselves this feeling again. So the neuroscience, when you vividly imagine something, your brain activates the same regions as if it was real. So dopamine release in anticipation of the rewards. Your body produces physical sensation, heart rate, skin response, muscle tension. Emotionally, you feel it. This is why visualization works for athletes. This is why you cry at movies. This is why great copy sells. The goals make the future so real. Make the future so real in their mind that their body responds to it. They're not buying, losing something they already experienced. So future passing that triggers dopamine. Passing triggers dopamine. Dopamine release when we anticipate rewards. This triggers work, victory, winning, conquering, overcoming. Relief, pain, finally stopping, burden left in. Love, connection, being seen, intimacy. Pride, accomplishment, being admired. Surprise, unexpected, positive outcome. Controls, gaining power back, choosing freely. Weak future passing, you will feel better. Strong future passing, trigger 2-3 of this dopamine source in vivid detail. So what's gonna get to them is gonna get to them dopamine release. When the dopamine release, they're gonna feel happy. So they want basically like that drug. They want that product. So it's gonna help them release that dopamine. So insane future passing examples. Read this slowly. Notice what's happened in your body. Teen acne to mom. Week 1. Imagine your daughter's having clear skin and feeling confident. Dopamine activating. It's 7:14 a.m. A Saturday, you hear something you haven't heard in months. Laughing, coming from the bathroom. You walk over, the door is open, your daughter is standing at the mirror, not hiding, not crying, not laying on concealer, just looking at herself, touching her cheek, smiling. She sees you in the reflection, doesn't cover her face, doesn't turn away. Mom, look. You're looking for the first time in 2 years, you see her. Not the acne, not the redness, not the pain, just your daughter. Clear skin, bright eyes, looking like herself again. Your eyes fill up, you can't help it. She laughed, Mom, stop it, it's just my face. No, it's not just her face, it's her confidence back, it's her life back. It's Saturday morning without cheer, it's saying yes to sleepovers. It's selfies again, it's her. That was coming, that was possible. That moment, 7:14 a.m. on a random Saturday, is waiting for you. The only question is how long you wait to get there. So this is, we show them like, the result of using this product, so a vividly setup of a vividly like mini movie to make them feel that they already got what is called the result, for them to feel it vividly and emotionally, and to get the dopamine release because you feel, oh, I already have it, to work. And that's why, like when you have those videos, when you're watching people's driving supercars, then you start imagining yourself like also doing that, so like people's living in big houses, and you start imagining yourself doing that. You feel some kind of feelings, oh, I want this. And that's a level of motivation that make you what? Want to take some actions. But at some points, you're going to get up to it. In the act, it's the same thing. It's the motivation. You make them feel that they already have it, like visual, like almost like the visualizations that they're doing. So they already have it, so they want to use products. Example for knee pain, 65-year-old grandpa, weak, imagine being able to play with your grandkids again. Dopamine activated, Saturday afternoon, sends out, you hear it through the window, so your grandkids screaming, laughing, chasing each other in the backyard. You have watched this scene 100 times from the windows, from the porch chairs, from the sidelines. Not today. You stand up from the couch, no winds, no grip in the arms, not waiting for the age to pass, just stands like it's nothing because it is. You walk to the back doors, open it, set up outside. Your grandson sees you first. He face lights up. Grandpa, come play. In first times in 3 years, you don't say grandpa knee hurts or maybe a little or I wish from that hair. You say, you better run. You chase him, scream with joy. You catch him, you swing him around. He's laughing so hard he can barely breathe. Again. You do it again. Your daughter is watching from the porch. She's crying. She's trying to hide it, but she's crying because she hasn't seen her dad move like this in years. You're not thinking about your niece. You're not thinking about the supplements. You're not thinking about anything. Expect this moment with your grandson laugh. The sun in your face, your body doing what bodies are supposed to do. This moment exists in your future. 30 days from now, 16 days from now, it's there waiting. The only question is where you show up for it. So you make them vividly imagine their life after getting like their identity, like their removing the problems from the pains. Right now, when they feel, they say, oh, I want to use this product because it's what's going to get me to use this. Menopause, 52-year-old woman, weak. Imagine sleeping through the night and waking up refreshed. Dopamine activating. It's dark, middle of the night. You open your eyes, but not... sorry. It's dark, middle of the night. You open your eyes, but not like before, not drenched, not panic, not staring at the ceiling for 3 hours wondering if you will ever sleep again. You open your eyes because you have to pee. Wait, that's it? You glance at the clock, 5:47 a.m. You've been asleep since 10:30, 7 hours, 7 straight hours. You touch your shirt dry. You feel the sheets cool. Your heart rate normal, calm. You almost laughed out loud. You had forgotten what this feel like. Actually rest, actually sleep. The thing everyone takes for granted that feel impossible for 2 years. You get up to go to the bathroom. Your husband stares. You okay? I slept, you say. I actually slept. His smiles, go back to sleep. He doesn't understand what a miracle that sentence is. You look at yourself in the bathroom mirror. The fog is lifting. Your eyes look different, present, clear. The dopamine looking back at you look like someone you used to know. You're not surviving anymore. You're not pushing through. You're not running on fumes and caffeine and desperations. You are sleeping. You are thinking clearly. You are you again. And the best part, this isn't a special night. This is just Tuesday. Your new normals. When every night feels like this. That's what's waiting. That's what working looks like. That not a miracle, just a normal, glorious, beautiful, taken for granted normal. So make them vividly imagine how they life after using our supplements is going to help them go through the menopause symptoms. PCOS hair loss, 28-year-old women. Imagine having thickened hair and feel confident. Dopamine activating. You're running late. You are running late again. You grab your hair ties. You pull your hair back into a ponytail. It freeze. Wait. You pull the hair tie once, twice. You used to wrap it 4 times, then 3, now twice. You turn to the mirrors, look at your ponytail. It's fuller, noticeably fuller. The thin, sad ponytail that made you cry 6 months ago is 6 months ago is gone. You let it down, run your finger through it. Look at your hand, almost nothing. A few strands, not the claims, not is this normal? Panic, just hair attached to your head where it belongs. You look at your part. The scalp that you used to scream at you is barely visible. There are tiny baby hairs everywhere. I'm a mistake. There are tiny baby hairs everywhere, filling in, growing back, proof that your body is healing. Proof your scalp is healing. Your boyfriends walk in almost ready. You don't angles away. You don't adjust your hair to hide the thin spot. You just turn to him. He stops, look at you. Your hair look amazing. He's not being nice. He's not placating you. He notices it because it's different. You are different. You want to cry, but you're smiling to your heart. All those months of pills, all those months of medicine, all those months of shaking the drains with dreads, worth it. Every single day is worth it. You run your finger through your hairs one more time, just because you can, just because it's there. Let's go, you say, and you walk out the door with your hair down in public for the first time in 2 years. The moment is waiting for you, 19 days away, 120 days away, however long it takes. It takes theirs, and when it comes, you will forget you ever doubted. Right now, the mini movie technique. Notice what those examples have in common. Specific time and place. 7 a.m. Saturday afternoon stands out. Not a someday specific moment they see. Like there is an exact setup, an exact moment. Sensory trigger. You hear laughing, touch your shirt dry, you wrap it up twice. Details that make the brain thinks it's real. You can get back to the first video, the video before this for the sensory language to understand how you can use sensory. Another person reactions. She's seeing her reflections. Your daughter is crying. He notices something else. Witnesses. Validation equal dopamine. Internal realization. You're forgetting what this felt like. Wait, that's it. The moment you realize it's worked, that's the hit. Emotional peak. Let the emotions land. Don't rush past it. Describe the feeling. New normal framing. This is just a Tuesday. Your new normals. Not one miracle time. Not one thing that's going to happen and you're going to get back to your old shit life. But this is your life now. The physical response test. Read your future passing out loud, like what's it called? Your testimonial, not your testimonials, your future passings sections where you want to describe to them how life after using our product is going to be. Then check this. Did your heart rate change even slightly? Did you feel a tightness in your chest or throat? Did your eyes get wet? Did you smile involuntarily? Did you feel a warm speed in your body? If you feel nothing dries, it's not strong enough. The reader should have a physical response. Dopamine is just a concept that creates a real sensation. If your future passing doesn't trigger those sensations, it's not doing its job. Then under this, you're gonna have an AI prompt that's gonna help you create some what is called future passing based on your avatar deep dive that you can use on your copywriting. But future passing is so powerful. It's always like almost before the closing, like when you get people to feel what is going to be the transformation with this. Instead of week 1, week 2, you use it this way. So you make them vividly imagine it, how it's happening. You describe the moment with sensory language, so they get in the hit the dopamine before clicking CTA or the final call to action that you have. So that's it for this video. See you in the next one.